Between the House Democratic leadership and dissident Blue Dog Democrats who've been holding up health care reform, the Blue Dogs have agreed to back a cheaper version of the bill that also scales back the plan to create a government-run insurance option. House Majority Leader Steny helped broker that agreement. He joins us now from Capitol Hill in an exclusive interview this morning to talk more about the state of health care reform. Leader Hoyer, thank you for the time. Appreciate it. And does this deal mean you now have a bill that will be able to clear the House?
I think so. I think the bill that is being marked up now in Energy and Commerce Committee will garner the votes of a majority of the members of the committee and will be reported out. We then have two other bills out of two other committees that have to be put together with this one, and we'll do that over August. Let me say, Peter, I wouldn't call the Blue Dogs dissidents. They had a different perspective, and that's the legislative process, and we've brought the perspectives together, we hope, successfully, and we'll move forward.
You've scaled back the public option, as we mentioned. Also, this deal, as we understand it, exempts more small businesses from paying a penalty for not providing health insurance to employees. There are aspects of this plan, as you know, that have already triggered opposition from more liberal members of your caucus. They say you gave away the store to the Blue Dogs. Now they're threatening to block the bill. Are they on board?
Well, I think they're going to be. I don't think that's the case. The store wasn't given away, and the public option is still available. It's still robust. It still gives Americans choice if and when they need choice. Americans want stability, security. They want to have coverage they can count on. And an awful lot of Americans, while they may be pleased with what they have now, believe they may be at risk of losing their job and losing their health insurance. It becomes too expensive. The costs of their insurance are going up 4 times the cost of their salaries. They're concerned, and they want to make sure they have choice and options. One of the problems we're having, of course, is a lot of misinformation. They're going to continue to have choice of doctors, hospitals, and health care coverage. They're going to have a robust choice of insurance policies as well as a public option. So I think Americans, when they review this, when they know the facts, they're going to think this is something that gives them the health care security they can count on.
Let me ask you about a couple more specifics here. That the new version of this House bill, as we understand, again, for the first time, raises the idea of a co-op instead of a clear public option. This is something Senate Finance Committee members are looking at as well. Is that the compromise here down the road instead of a public option? Are we looking at these nonprofit co-ops?
Well, I think on this side we feel pretty strongly about a public option so that there is a guaranteed option for people that don't have the availability of the private sector insurance, although we're going to stop insurance companies from prohibiting people from being insured because of a pre-existing condition. We're going to stop cancellations. We're going to put stop to cap on lifetime payments so that the insurance industry, we think, will be more robust and more reliable. But there have been those in the Senate who suggest a co-op as an alternative. In fact, in the House bill, we're going to say that the states can pursue that option as well. So that may be an option, but I think public option has a real strong support here in the House, and I think that will pass through the House, and then we'll go to conference and we'll discuss that with the Senate. We'll see what they pass. They haven't passed their bill at this point in time, as you know.
Leader Hoyer, you've seen the poll numbers out today showing a growing number of Americans growing skeptical with all this. What are the chances, realistically, of a bill this year the president's going to be able to sign? Is it still a long shot?
No, I think we're going to pass a bill this year. We haven't passed it quite as quickly as we wanted to do, and that's because we need to take the care to do it right. The president said that. We've said that. Over August, we're going to be looking at the alternatives that are on the table, putting them together, and coming back in September and passing a bill. But I think we're going to pass a bill. I think the president's going to sign a bill. And the reason for that is the overwhelming majority of Americans want us to pass a bill and are concerned that we won't. Now, they don't want to have their costs go up. They don't want their choices reduced. They want to have the security of being guaranteed coverage. We're going to accomplish all those objectives.
All right, Leader Hoyer, thanks for the time. No, you got things to do this morning as well. We're short on time ourselves. I'm going to send it back to Deirdre and Eric.
Thanks, Peter.
All right, Peter, thanks very much. I'm Deirdre Bolton in New York.
And I'm Eric Shasker. I'll have more from Chicago today ahead of a speech by Bank of America CEO Ken Lewis. Betty Lou is next. Stay tuned.
So what's the problem?
These are hot. We're shipping them everywhere.
Well, we can't predict our shipping costs.
Dallas, Detroit, different rates.
Well, with us, it's the same flat rate. Same flat rate.
Boston, Boise?
Same flat rate.
Alabama, Alaska?
With priority mail flat rate boxes from the Postal Service, if it fits, it ships anywhere in the country for a low flat rate.
Dude's good.
Dude's real good. Dudes,
Priority mail flat rate boxes, only from the Postal Service. A simpler way to ship.
When I trade, I want to use tools that help me make...
Losing 41 pounds on Nutrisystem, I'm back in the game. Look alive, Golic.
Hey, get back in the game. Get results with Nutrisystem for Men.
These guys are definitely back in the game.
Hey, I lost 22 pounds. Nutrisystem Advanced, the all-new program that lets you eat carbs, is heart healthy, and even helps you fight hunger. Pizza, burgers, hot roast, real food for real guys. Nutrisystem is delivered right to your door, and your shipping is free.
You want real results? Get Nutrisystem.
Get 4 full weeks of rib-sticking meals. Order now, and you can get an extra 21 breakfasts, lunches, snacks, dinners, and desserts. A full 3 weeks of food absolutely free.
Look alive, Marino.
Join my team and get back in the game.
Call now, 1-877-964-8446, and find out how you can get 3 weeks absolutely free.
Can you believe this guy?
Are you trying to start a wildfire?
Sorry.
Yes, honey?
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Good morning, I'm Betty Lou. We are live from Bloomberg's World Headquarters. We're standing by for a raft of earnings, including Exxon. But before that, let's head to Washington because we're continuing our coverage on health care. And Peter Cook in D.C. has the latest on health care reform from there. Peter?
Well, Betty, we've got progress on health care reform in both the House and the Senate. We're going to start in the House, where conservative Blue Dog Democrats, with the help of the White House, reached a deal Wednesday with the Democratic leadership on a scaled-back health care bill. House Majority Leader Steny he helped broker the deal. He spoke to us just a few moments ago in an exclusive interview to talk about it.
I think the bill that is being marked up now in Energy and Commerce Committee will garner the votes of a majority of the members of the committee and will be reported out. We then have 2 other bills out of 2 other committees that have to be put together with this one, and we'll do that over August.